What up, body bags? BDG reviews here. Usually this would be like a year week, but we're doing something a bit different this week, and we are doing bootlegs. So I am covering The Keep on Blue. Obviously, this is a bootleg. Basic plot about it: it's like Romania during World War II, and essentially the Nazis have found this this keep, hence the name. And there's like a creature in there and stuff. I'm not going to go into a big thing in the plot because we're talking about bootlegs. This movie is an interesting case because the director, it's directed by Michael Mann, so it's a pretty big director, but he has like pretty much, cut this movie off from himself. He doesn't I don't think he even considers it one of his movies. As a result, you get next to no releases of this. I checked the other day. There's no official Blue release of The Keep available. I don't think there's even a DVD, honestly. It's one of those movies that essentially has just been lost to time. So that's where bootlegs come in. Now, I'm a strong proponent of, if you like something, you buy the original copy, you support the directors and everyone who makes it. And I think pretty much that's going to be the consensus of everyone on the shows this week. But here's the thing. If you don't give us a legitimate option, a legitimate way to get these movies, bootlegs are what we got. And I have no shame saying, that I got a bootleg of The Keep. It doesn't bother me one bit, honestly. And here's what I'm saying to all studios, all releasing companies, all people who license stuff. Do you want your stuff bootlegged? No, I'm sure you don't. So give us a way to get it legit. You don't want, don't have us paying like an arm and a leg for some long out of print edition that is like the only physical release of a certain thing. Keep things in print. Even if you just do like on demand printing, like print on demand sort of thing, keep it in print. Let us get the originals if possible. If not, get out of the way for the bootleggers. Let them fill the space that you're not willing to fill. Think about that for a second. Yeah, a movie like The Keep is it's a very niche market. But could you imagine if there was a movie from, say, I don't know, like a Steven Spielberg movie that everyone wanted to see or whatever, and no one would release it, and then all of a sudden a bootleg comes out? Just think about it. That's all money that big studios could be making, but no, they're not doing it. So you got to go where you got to go. So all in all, The Keep as a movie, it's pretty decent. It's like an 8 out of 10. It's nothing really special, but we deserve to be able to see it. Especially in this age with computers and everything, there's no excuse for stuff not to be available anymore. This isn't like back in the VHS days. Get the releases out there. So honestly, that's my thought. My thoughts on bootlegs are simple. Until you give us a legitimate way to get a movie, bootlegs are going to exist. It's that simple. And I, for one, I'm not going to complain about people bootlegging stuff. I'm not gonna. I'm just not gonna rag on people for it. Now, it's a very different matter if it's something that's available. Like, a good example is, I know there's a company over in Germany, I think it is, it's been essentially bootlegging a lot of unearthed film stuff. And the thing there is, these movies are available, legit releases, reasonably priced. You know, you don't need to be bootlegging those. Call up Unearthed Films, make a deal with them. I'm sure they'd be willing to work something out with you. You know, uh, if something's properly commercially available, I will buy the original real release. But if you don't give us that option, you're kind of cutting your own throat. That's just my thoughts on it. But yeah, that's it for me. See you next week.